Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first in this for you. Now, I might have to stop this live broadcast because I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but they are doing construction on the building that I live in. And so if you hear it and you're here, please let me know because I'll end this. It's quite disturbing. It's really as a result of what happened in Surfside. So they are really tending to all the balconies, which I sit out on all the time. So if the noise becomes overwhelming, please bear with me. And if I find I can't hear myself thinking, I'm going to stop. But what I wanted to talk about today to start this whole session off was about why I wear a uniform. But I need to really backpedal a little bit and tell you why this came to my mind recently. Well, recently, I took a friend to the airport over here in Fort Lauderdale, and I had to go collect her at home and put her luggage in my car. Now, she was going away for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And the clothing that woman brought with her was incredible. All I could think of is my whole life would fit into the hand luggage. And she had so much stuff to take with her. And to actually lift it up into my car was really difficult. And it probably weighed as much as I did. I'm sure she paid over the charge for weight. It was incredible. And it really got me thinking. I thought, well, she really needs to start wearing a uniform. And it got me thinking as to why I wear my uniform. So I made some notes and I thought I would go over this with you again. Because I've talked about this before, but as the days go by and as the months and the years go by, there's even more reasons that I've decided to wear my uniform. And as you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I wear black and white. And if you haven't been watching me, where have you been? But I wear a uniform, and I've actually started wearing this uniform when I think about it about decades ago. I can make like plural a long time ago. It wasn't constant, but it was. I can see in photographs that the paper ones that you use. I can see in photographs where this whole thing started, and it just filtered through to what I'm wearing now all the time. And it's made such a difference in so many areas of my life. It's not earth-shattering, but it really has helped me quite a lot. So let me go through my list here. And the first thing is, of course, the ease of dressing. I never have to worry, well, what am I going to wear today? Will this match this? Do I have the shoes to wear to match with that? That doesn't exist in my world. And it makes everything so much easier for me. It makes everything so much smoother so that when I do my morning routine, and I've done a video about that, if I remember, I'll put it below. But it just makes everything so much easier. I know what there is, and I know what to put on. It's as simple as that. And so the second thing is, and there's no particular order in these, I must say, but when I go shopping, my eye, as I've said before, only sees black and white, like a black and white television set. My eye only sees black and white, so I'm drawn to exactly what I would wear. I never ever shop in the sales rack because typically the black and the white go, and typically, from what my understanding is, the sales rack really are items that nobody else will buy. So they reduce them to get rid of them. Of course, mind you, remember, they're still making money at this. But so I never entertain or spend any time looking at a sales rack. It doesn't really interest me. I must preface this whole statement by saying I do not like shopping. I am not fond of clothing shopping. So that really sets the pace for all of this. I'm not fond of shopping at all. So next, on my list is because I have limited my buying of clothing to black and white, and I don't buy just because something is on sale or something I like at the moment in the store. I am able to spend more money on quality items rather than quantity. And that eliminates so much clutter around me. And also, it also makes, I revert back to point number one. I can get dressed really, really easily in the morning because there's not a lot of stuff to sift through. And again, if you've seen my closet, my clothing closet, there's not a lot in it. And so it just makes my life very, it creates an ease in my life. It's not that important to me. But having said that, I do like to look put together. I just don't throw anything on. But I have limited the items that I purchase. And that's why I wear a uniform. Next on my list is, oh, also, I forgot to mention that shopping online, when I shop online, which more often than not I do, because I have found certain brands that I like and certain styles that I like, basic, so that they're always there, or most of the time there, and I just reorder. There are some downsides to wearing a uniform, but those are only in the eyes of somebody else. That I don't see anything down. I don't see the negative side of wearing a uniform. And it's so interesting because nobody has ever said to me, Carolyn, you're wearing the same thing over and over again. Nobody really notices, because at the end of the day, it's not that important to somebody else. It's only important to the wearer, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I don't see any downside to wearing a uniform. I see only plus sides to it. But of course, if depending on your mindset, you can always find negative in wearing a uniform. But that's just not the way I float my boat. I really, really enjoy wearing a uniform. It makes my life so much easier. And I also wanted to discuss something that happened to me last night. Actually, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And somebody unintentionally said something to me that really, really upset me. And it taught me, after I woke up this morning and I thought about it, it really taught me a big lesson, that it's so important to make sure, well, it re-emphasized a very important lesson. It re-emphasized how important it is to have the right people around you. And more so, it's very, very important to go to, when you're going to sleep or when you're heading in that direction of an evening, to make sure that you are not disturbed by something that someone says, as I was, because it woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I had to go get some tea because it disturbed me, something that somebody said. And I realized also that the second thing I realized, that nobody has the right to play with my mind and cause me distress. So I made the conscious decision today that person, well, she's a very nice individual, that I wasn't going to be spending much time with this person because the mindset was different. And I think it's so important. Lesson learned, Carolyn. It's so important to surround yourself with people that are of the same mindset and want positive things in life, and don't look at the glass half empty rather than half full. That is my weekly video for you, ladies. Anyone, I know there's some people here. I know you're here, but I can't see you. If you would like to ask me anything, please do. As you suspected, I am making a big change. You can see I'm sort of decluttering everything on a larger scale. That change will take place over the next number of months. I'm hoping by the end of the year, because it is a big change. And thanks, Sandra. So it is a big change. So it's taking some planning and a few lists, to say the least. I wish everyone a good day. I hope you've enjoyed this first of the series over the summer. If there's something you'd like me to talk about or give you my opinion for what it's worth, please let me know in the community tab, because I'm doing this because I feel that I want to help people and help ladies, and I can help them by knowing your questions. So please let me know. I wish everyone a good week. Everyone stay well, stay safe. As I've been saying for a while here, prayers for Ukraine. Toodles, everyone. Bye.